Now, this right here looks like a normal fighter jet, but let me tell you, it definitely is not one. Maybe let's go ahead and take off and let me showcase the capabilities of this interesting plane here. Go full power here. These are some very strong engines. No issues at taking off at all. Let's put the landing gear up. There we go. Check out these sleek aerodynamics. Let me go ahead and check out the cockpit where we can find 3 joysticks. Now, what those are for, we find out when we press one of the switches here. We go and press that. Yes, this is definitely not a normal fighter jet at all. Yes, welcome aboard a proper Robotech plane that can be a fighter jet and also like a robo guy, something like that. I don't know. Yes, welcome back to the channel. Indeed, in today's video, let's talk one of the more crazy kind of add-ons that have recently been released for the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You can buy this interesting jet now for $35 here from the Scout Squadron Sims website. A plane that was once again inspired by the Robotech anime from the 1980s. I'm definitely too young for this. Like, this is like 24 years before I was born. But Bill, the creator, recently sent me an email asking me, hey, do you want to check out my interesting new add-on? The story is basically just, I grew up as a teenager in the 1980s. Robotech was my favorite anime cartoon series as a kid, and I wanted to make a plane out of it, and so he did. If you buy the big pack of planes for $35, you get 5 planes included, you know, several different characters you find in the anime cartoon, like this Miria guy, I don't know, probably a girl. Again, I'm not familiar with the series at all, and I mean, these look quite amazing. We've got several different heads, all of which can move. Let me go ahead and just spawn in here. We have a stealth livery. Let's spawn into that. Check out this beautiful plane here at St. Bartholomew Airport. Now, this cockpit of this interesting fictional plane definitely is not the most simple one. You know, the creator probably spent tens of thousands of hours creating this plane, developing it. Because originated from the series, you know, these characters, these planes can have 3 modes. They can be a fighter jet, they can be a Batloid, and they can be a Gordian. All of these modes you can engage here with these interesting switches here. Built for his own plane, made like several tutorials that are very long, you know, explaining how all these planes work. This is not, you know, like a 15-minute creation for the flight simulator after all. But let's go and just take off right here once again here from the St. Bartholomew Airport runway. We're already engaged for a short field runway test, and that's definitely no problem. Do you see the dust here on the runway? That's actually pretty damn cool. Let's go and put the landing gear up. There we go. And once again, let's go ahead and press the interesting switch, the magical switch. Fighter 2 Gordian. Let me check out that one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. Check out these beautiful sounds here. And we've already broken the sound barrier. You can see the effect too. Yeah, we are now looking like a very dorky fighter jet that still flies like a fighter jet. It's quite amazing. Not quite sure about how physically accurate this is. I mean, okay, I've never why am I even like judging the realism of this airplane? It makes no sense. I mean, we've got some good old afterburner engines here, but also some engines here, which wouldn't really make sense for propulsion because that would be pushing the other side. And realize this plane will probably be, you know, flipping over. It doesn't matter. We are flying nicely, and we're flying fast as well. This thing, according to Bill, can hit speeds of up to Mach 7. Okay, well, maybe we'll just go back to fighter mode right there so we can actually do this. Yes, this is definitely one of the fastest planes out there for the flight simulator, which is really cool. Very close to the Dark Star plane. You know, that one was close to unflyable anyway. So let's go ahead and maybe just hit top speeds. Before we do that, though, let me go ahead and sweep the wing a little bit. Here we go, wing sweep, looking great. Yeah, that is some beautiful animations indeed. Definitely one of the most beautifully animated plane. Now this could look like a F-14 Comtat or something. And while we are so fast that the islands below us kind of sweep behind us, it's like 1,700 knots. We can check out some music here. Actually, there are actually songs included. The main title. That is great. So we've got like kind of a radio kind of thing going. Even though I've just realized I can't actually show the main title in the YouTube video because it's going to get copyright strike. But that's great. Everybody, our plane is flying quickly, more quickly than it would in real life probably with this kind of design. And as you can see right now, we've run out of fuel already. These engines are probably relatively fuel hungry. But check this out, at 80,000 feet. We are very high and we're very good. Okay, let's go to a Batloid position or something. Yeah, okay, that's really damn cool. I like to see that. But of course, something I'm wondering about is So how does this plane land? I mean, compared to, for example, the Dark Star, which is not able to land anywhere. I mean, you couldn't even see outside of that plane. Let me see how this as a competition does. All right, there we go. Because this plane can engage in some pretty slow flying. That's the good thing about, you know, the sweep wing, for example. This time we've got a flaps of 40. Now this plane can go really slowly. Yes, it even has a reverse thrust, very untypical for fighter jets like this. So we will probably be able to land at the St. Barth's Airport of 600 meters runway. All right, there you go. Let's not crash. Oh God. All right, there you go. Now we've landed. It's time to stop now. We've got reverse thrust going as well. And there we go. That is some proper short runway capabilities. But the plane has landed beautifully. And the reverse thrust is so strong. Maybe this plane is a bit overpowered, if I'm being honest. But it's not really about realism anyway, this one, is it? But still, this plane looks like a dream fighter jet. I mean, it flies extremely beautifully. And it stops extremely quickly. And that was a hard landing. But there you go. We stopped in no time. I very much like to see this. I'm pretty sure, though, like, couldn't this plane serve as a bit of a VTOL plane, too? I mean, after all, we can go just into, like, one of those Guardian modes and take off from that. Let me perhaps do that here. Okay. All right. How does this look? Is it going to work? And or is this just going to fly like a normal plane now? All right, it is. That might be an addition for the next update or something to maybe make a VTOL mode here so that we can stand up and fly beautifully. But that was actually pretty good too. There you go. We're very, very quick. Oh, have I broken this? Oh, I have broken the guy. I'm sorry. All right, nothing to be worried about. Let's just go back to fighter jet mode. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. This plane gives us ability to take off anywhere and fly quickly. I mean, you know, this is better than any F-22 if I'm being honest. There you go, we can take off just like that. Yeah. All right, now going faster than the speed of sound here, taking off from Lukla. We've, of course, got more things to do. We've got a battle armor. Yes, what happens if we put on that one here? Oh, yeah. Right, what is battle armor about this? Maybe this makes a bit more sense once we go into the tabloid mode. Okay, that is quite a bit beefier. You know what? My challenge would be definitely now to fly this plane on baptism. Imagine this coming in from LAX airport. Oh, what have I done here? There's just so many different interesting modes we can do. Aha. Oh, okay. All right. So this shields heat and stuff. All right. Interesting. Now, are the animations of this plane perfect? No. I mean, you know, switching between these modes, I guess the Microsoft Flight Simulator can get a bit, you know, confused about how this plane's supposed to look. I mean, we go and just put the landing gear out right now. It'll do this. So it kind of has crushed her head here with the landing gear, which is great. I'm just kidding. Come on, put it back. But in total, this plane is extremely utilitarian, but also fun. I mean, have we ever seen a plane that can totally fine operate from this interesting little lighthouse helipad, which is probably one of the smallest helipads in the world? Let me check out this one. Ridiculously small, but come on, we can take off from here. No issues at all with this airplane. Oh. Yeah, I cannot even beat this one. But there we go. Just like that, we can take off. The robojet's flying. You can see the head move wherever I move the joystick. That's kind of cute. Oh, yeah. What a beautiful creation this is. Now, I've realized this video kind of sounds like an advertisement. I was not paid to do this. Phil just sent me the add-on. I mean, there are things to work on for sure. If you'd be able to create like VTOL physics for this kind of mode, that would be amazing. And all this is very fun. And you know, we've always got to support people, you know, kind of pursuing their dreams of living on their childhood cartoons. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.
Now, thank you very much to my highly supporting members like Jamie Ashton, Mike C, James DeRam, Ragings, Met RLG, Matt Van Z, Moritz, Bellhausen, Knots Enthusiast, Shadow, New the York, Ryland Williams, Kelly Chaos, John O'Brien, and I'm addicted to Airbus A380s. Thank you.